Hi, my name is Heather and welcome to Strings and Threads. Strings and Threads is mostly crocheting and knitting and a little bit of yarn, and we just do all kinds of things in here. I like to make it as interactive as possible, and here's another interactive opportunity for you. I was on Instagram and there's an Instagram channel named, I'm looking down because I want to make sure I say it right, it's all one word, Wecrochetofficial. I'll have the words up here. I'm sorry if you see paint on my finger. We're doing some more painting projects in our house on the walls, not artistic painting, but like painting our walls. So I usually have it all over me because I'm a mess. But anyway, this channel is doing a challenge for the month of March, and I will list all of the days of the month in my description. And if I can, I will put a picture of it up there too, if you would like to see it. Every day there's a challenge to do something new. And I'm 3 days late, so I'm going to do 3 in 1 today. But then I'll come back tomorrow and I'll do tomorrow's. So for day number 1, it says meet the maker. And I have to admit, I'm not exactly sure what that means, unless they mean like, have you ever met somebody who created one of your crochet patterns that you have? To me, meet the maker is almost like fatalistic, like you're about to die, you're going to meet the maker. And I know that's awful, but that was what I thought of when I heard meet the maker. I'm like, no, I'm not ready to meet the maker yet. But so I don't really know exactly what to do for that one. So I'm going to skip over to number 2. Number 2 says what I'm listening to while I'm stitching. So a lot of you might know, if you've been watching me for a while, that I am a gigantic Star Trek fan. I love them all, every single one of them. It doesn't matter which generation. But I haven't been able to watch them lately, so I'm kind of going through withdrawal because I think it's only on one provider right now, and it's not a provider that I have. So I went online and I put shows like Star Trek, or shows to watch if you like Star Trek. And a bunch of them I've already seen. But there was one that I didn't, and it's called Andromeda. And I am loving it. It's very Star Trek-like. If you've never seen it and you're a Star Trek fan, you would probably like it as well. So that's what I've been listening to lately. But a lot of times when I've crocheted, it's been with Star Trek on. But now it's just whatever sci-fi that is meeting my fancy at the time. I love sci-fi, especially if it has to do with space. And then today's is patterns. I'm looking down because that's where I have the list. I want to make sure I'm getting it right. Today's is patterns I've made more than once. And there are several. Probably the biggest one would be certain hats, like especially the Perfect Fit half double crochet hat. I've made that one so many times it's ridiculous, but I thought I would show a few other ones that I have made many times. I have the Dragon Head dice bag pattern. I have made that many times in many different ways. So this is one way that I've made it in purple. And then it doesn't have to be for dice. I know a lot of people might get caught up on that, like, oh, I don't play games, you know, I don't have dice. You don't have to put dice in there. You could put anything in there. I just market it as such because it was a big hit in the gaming community, and you have to market it in some way. So here's in green. I actually have dice in this one. I don't want to lose them. And then I'm not going to spoil it. I made a mini one. If you want to see the mini one, come back on Thursday because I'm going to show it on things we're making Thursday. So then one other one I wanted to show you that I made more than one of. A while back, probably like 2, maybe 3 years ago, I designed a doll. And I named her Surrian, S-U-R-R-I-A-N. And so here she is. And I just love her. And then I wanted to try her in blonde. So here's my blonde Surrian. And you can really... I have the pattern for her up in my Etsy shop. My Etsy shop is in the description somewhere, so just scroll until you find it. But you can make her in any way that you want. You can use any kind of skin tone color, any kind of hair color, any kind of hairstyle that you would like. those were just the way that I chose to make them. I probably would have given them away, but I don't really know any little girls anymore who are interested in dolls. So right now I just have them in my closet. I'm thinking when I can get some shelves back here, I think all of you probably know by now that I put fake backgrounds in just because I don't have a nice visually pleasing background yet for my room. It's something that's been in the process for a while. And each time I think we're getting close, then there's a setback. So I'm not going to promise like, oh, we're working on it or anything like that. Hopefully it'll happen. If not, I'll just use these nice fake backgrounds and they're beautiful. I mean, I'd love to have a room that was really like this, but hopefully if I can get some shelving units behind me, then I can display them on there so that, you know, they could have a little home, my little Surians. Anyway, if you wanted to join in, feel free. Don't give credit to me. It's Wecrochetofficial from Instagram. I don't know if they have a YouTube channel or not. I'll go and check it out before I post it. And if they do, I will link it in the description below. Have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.